Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 9, Book 93, number 567. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle said, "While I was sleeping, I saw myself, in a dream, standing by a well. I drew from it as much water as Allah wished me to draw, and then Ibn Kafir, Abu Bakr, took the bucket from me and drew 1 or 2 buckets, and there was weakness in his drawing. May Allah forgive him. Then, Umar took the bucket which turned into something like a big drum. I had never seen a powerful man among the people working as perfectly and vigorously as he did. He drew so much water that the people drank to their satisfaction and watered their camels that knelt down there." See Hadith number 16, Volume 5. Volume 9, Book 93, number 568. Narrated by Abu Musa. Whenever a beggar or a person in need of something came to the Prophet, he used to say to his companions, "Intercede for him, and you will be rewarded for that, and Allah will fulfill what he will through his apostle's tongue." Volume 9, Book 93, number 569. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "None of you should say, 'O Allah, forgive me if you wish,' or 'Bestow your mercy on me if you wish,' or 'Provide me with means of subsistence if you wish,' but he should be firm in his request, for Allah does what he will and nobody can force him to do anything." Volume 9, Book 93, number 570. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. That he differed with Al-Hurb bin K bin Hizan al-Fazari about the companion of Moses, i.e., whether he was Qadir or not. Ubay bin Kabi al-Ansari passed by them and Ibn Abbas called him saying, "My friend, her, and I have differed about Moses' companion, whom Moses asked the way to meet. Did you hear Allah's Apostle mentioning anything about him?" Ubay said, "Yes, I heard Allah's Apostle saying, while Moses was sitting in the company of some Israelites, a man came to him and asked, 'Do you know someone who is more learned than you, Moses?' Moses said, 'No.' So Allah sent the divine inspiration to Moses, 'Yes, our slave Qadir is more learned than you.' Moses asked Allah how to meet him. Qadir. So Allah made the fish as a sign for him, and it was said to him, 'When you lose the fish, go back to the place where you lose it, and you will meet him.' So Moses went on looking for the sign of the fish in the sea. The boy servant of Moses, who was accompanying him, said to him, 'Do you remember what happened when we betook ourselves to the rock? I did indeed forget to tell you about the fish. None but Satan made me forget to tell you about it.' 18.63 Moses said, 'That is what we have been seeking.' They went back retracing their footsteps. 18.64 So they both found Qadir there. And then happened what Allah mentioned about them in the Quran. See 18.6082. Volume 9, Book 93, number 571. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle said, "If Allah will, tomorrow we will encamp in Kaif Bani Kanana, the place where the pagans took the oath of kufr, disbelief, against the Prophet." He meant al-Muhasab. See Hadith number 659, Volume 2. Volume 9, Book 93, number 572. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. The Prophet besieged the people of Taif, but he did not conquer it. He said, "Tomorrow, if Allah will, we will return home." On this the Muslims said, "Then we return without conquering it." He said, "Then carry on fighting tomorrow." The next day many of them were injured. The Prophet said, "If Allah will, we will return home tomorrow." It seemed that statement pleased them, whereupon Allah's apostle smiled. Volume 9, Book 93, number 573. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "When Allah ordains something on the heaven, the angels beat with their wings in obedience to his statement, which sounds like that of a chain dragged over a rock." His statement, "Until when the fear is banished from their hearts, the angels say, 'What was it that your Lord said?' They reply, 'He has said the truth. And He is the Most High, the Great.'" 34.23. Volume 9, Book 93, number 574. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "Allah never listens to anything as he listens to the Prophet reciting Quran in a pleasant sweet-sounding voice." A companion of Abu Hurairah said, "He means, reciting the Quran aloud." Volume 9, Book 93, number 575. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The Prophet said, "Allah will say, on the day of resurrection, O Adam." Adam will reply, "Labbaik wa sadaik." Then a loud voice will be heard, saying, "Allah commands you to take out the mission of the hell fire from your offspring." Volume 9, Book 93, number 576. Narrated by Aisha. I never felt so jealous of any woman as I felt of Khadija, for Allah ordered him, the Prophet, to give Khadija the glad tidings of a palace in paradise, for her. Volume 9, Book 93, number 577. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "If Allah loves a person, he calls Gabriel, saying, 'Allah loves so and so. O Gabriel, love him.' So Gabriel would love him and then would make an announcement in the heavens. 'Allah has loved so and so, therefore you should love him also.' So all the dwellers of the heavens would love him. And then he is granted the pleasure of the people on the earth." See Hadith number 66, Volume 8. Volume 9, Book 93, number 578. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "There are angels coming to you in succession at night, and others during the day, and they all gather at the time of Asr and Fajr prayers. Then the angels who have stayed with you overnight ascend to the heaven, and He, Allah, asks them, though He perfectly knows their affairs, 'In what state have you left my slaves?' They say, 'When we left them, they were praying, and when we came to them they were praying.'" Volume 9, Book 93, number 579. Narrated by Abu Dar. The Prophet said, "Gabriel came to me and gave me the glad tidings that anyone who died without worshipping anything besides Allah would enter paradise." I asked, "Gabriel, even if he committed theft, and even if he committed illegal sexual intercourse?" He said, "Yes, even if he committed theft, and even if he committed illegal sexual intercourse." Volume 9, Book 93, number 580. Narrated by Al-Bara bin Azib. Allah's apostle said, O so and so, whenever you go to your bed, for sleeping, say, O Allah, I have surrendered myself over to you and have turned my face towards you, and leave all my affairs to you and depend on you and put my trust in you, expecting your reward and fearing your punishment. There is neither fleeing from you nor refuge but with you. I believe in the book, Quran, which you have revealed, and in your Prophet, Muhammad, whom you have sent. If you then die on that night, then you will die as a Muslim, and if you wake alive in the morning, then you will receive the reward. See Hadith number 323, Volume 8.